for Coach Basil Lucas' squad. It'll be Hawkins, Thomason, King, Wolf, and Byrd. The trigger man's going to be Hayward. He brings it in. Spatafor's shot off the mark, but a foul's called, and he'll shoot two. Spatafor that time aggressive inside, drawing the foul. He's drawn a couple. Robert Seabury fouls.
Yes. Well, the whole point is they shouldn't let him establish that position under the basket like that in the first place. Then you can't, if you deny him that play, then you don't have to worry about getting called for a foul.
Good point, Kate. Spatafor hits it first. He's got one remaining. Junkins re-emerging in the lineup for the Flames, replacing Thomason.
Give Spatafor credit, getting under the basket, hunkering down, and making the most of his opportunity.
Great point, Coop, as they have gotten inside, gotten position, drawn fouls. They've shot 6 free throws. Robert Seaburg yet to attempt one. Both free throws good there for Spatafor. RCB's lead at 3, 14-11. Out front, Byrd with a rock. He'll work it far side. Now the King brings it near side of Junkins. He skips it far side corner. Byrd cut off nicely by Curry. He'll work it back out to King, and now it's Junkins. Wolf's got it in the corner near side. Now to Byrd. They'll swing it far side, and Spatafor defensively tries to get a hand up. Wolf drains the 3 ball on the far side for the Flying Eagle.
Nice shot.
First field goal of the game for Layton. The trifecta gives Robert C. Byrd their largest advantage, 6 points, 17-11.
Layton had a good game Wednesday night.
Backdoor cut, the shots off the mark for Duez, altered by Junkins, who has 18 blocked shots, and RCB with control. The King, near side, shifting through, pull-up Jay at the foul line. He got it. King close to double figures.
9 points so far. He carried RCB there in the first quarter.
He sure did. Bridgeport with control, and here comes Spatafor to the hoop. Left-hand shot, altered by Wolf. The loose ball picked up by Hawkins. Byrd dumps it inside of the King on the near side. King turns and passes it. It's stolen. Spatafor's got it. He's going to be fouled. A push in the back. That'll be Hawkins picking up the foul, but that's a good foul there as Hawkins prevented the uncontested layup.
Yeah. Well, Spatafor, give him credit. He was kind of arm shivering Hawkins on the way down the court, and Hawkins was falling behind him, so he really didn't have any other choice but to go ahead and foul him.
Trio of Byrd players back in the game, Thomason, Garrison, and Cooley. And we'll see AU re-emerge for the Tribe. Bridgeport with the basketball under the basket, 2:14 left, first half of play. Penetration, Duez, his layup is up and in. He gets a shooter's roll on the play. He's got 3 in the game. Coach Bulgett, 6, 19-13. On the crease near side, Layton Wolf. He works in the corner to Cooley. He'll lob it inside to Junkins. Power move in the paint. He got the field goal to go.
Take by Nathaniel.
Strong move there as Nathaniel wanted the and-one opportunity. He fought through the contact and got the field goal. Curry now the penetration on the left side off the glass. It's in. Off the bench, Curry, an impact for Bridgeport.
4 points, yeah.
21-15, RCB on top with control of the basketball. Garrison at the elbow near side. Works back out front, they'll swing it far side now to Junkins. It's Wolf, top of the key. Now Thomason's got it. Works to Junkins. RCB showing patience once again here offensively. Garrison on the near side crease. Catch release 3, no, and the rebound to Curry. Across midcourt on the near side, Duez in the corner. He'll work the Spatafor. Penetration, a foul on the floor. Looks like that's going to be Garrison with a reach. That'll be Mo's second foul. He's the first player for either team to find foul difficult.
Yeah, he just got out of position there. He gave up the baseline and just reached in to try to recover. Unfortunately, it was right in front of the official. So
got caught with a hand in the cookie jar.
Not going to win too many of those guys.
Inbounds pass to Duez. Diaz far side now. It's Haywood on the crease. Back out front, Spatifor. We operate with 50 ticks on the second quarter clock remaining. Haywood has it. Now he goes far side, Tishner. They bring it back out front. You know, both these teams showing a lot of patience offensively.
They are. Yeah.
Great ball movement, and they're not taking the ill-advised shots either. Out front, between the circles, it'll be Diaz. He goes far side, and the pass is going to be deflected and stolen by Cooley. He goes one-on-one against Tishner. Goes to the right side. His shot's off the mark. Junkins tips it and throws it out of bounds off of Tishner.
Ouch.
Great play there by Junkins, who threw a fastball right at Tishner.
Junkins got an arm on it, too.
He's got a cannon, people. 6-point Byrd Bulge control the basketball, and they can hold for one. 18 seconds left in his second quarter of play. Pass comes into Thomason. Thomason holds it near midcourt. Directs Strafford. He puts it on the hardwood. Crosses over, goes between the legs. At the foul line, up and under move. Fadeaway J. Around the rim and out. The ball poked out of bounds, and that does it for the first half of action, as Robert Byrd will take a 21-15 lead into the halftime break. Get set. The People's Bank halftime show is now. Flying Eagle basketball on 101.3.
The Bear.
Robert Byrd on top. Both teams played to an 8-8 tie after the first 8 minutes of play. Robert Byrd with a 13-7 scoring advantage in that second canto to take the lead into the halftime break. Robert Seabird the 3-ball very kind, as they had three balls in that opening half of play. 0 free throw attempts for Robert Seabird. For Bridgeport, 1 trifecta, but they were very aggressive offensively, drawing fouls and getting to the charity stripe, where they were 4 of 6 from the foul line in the first half. Once again, our halftime score, 21-15 in favor of Robert Seabird. We'll be back with individual stats. That's coming up next as you listen to Robert Seabird basketball on 101.3 The Bear. My Kings, 9 points in the opening half of play, and a trifecta and 3 two-point field goals. Quentin Cooley chipping in with 7 points. He had 1 3 and a couple 2-pointers. A 3-ball for Leighton Wolf off the bench and 2 for Nathaniel Junkins, rounding out the scoring for the home team. Flip the script and take a look at the Tribe. They are led in the first half by the 6 points brought forth by junior Anthony Spatafor. 3 points in the first half for Mitch Duez, and 2 points apiece for Gavin Tishner and Ashton Curry. Once again, the halftime score 21-15. Robert Seabird on top. One last break to take. Second half action next. Flying Eagle basketball on 101.3 The Bear. second half action. It's Bridgeport basketball. They trail by 6. RCB on top, 21-15. Coop, very entertaining first half.
It was very fast-paced. RCB had, I hate to see what their shooting percentage was, but they just couldn't buy too many baskets. But thanks to Jeremiah and company, they come out ahead. Nice block there.
On the baseline, Duez shot rejected away. RCB with control of the basketball. Top of the key, the King launching a 3. It's off the mark. On the baseline, tracking down that loose ball is Junkins. He goes to Cooley. The ball poked, but Cooley regains control. Rifle pass inside, deflected by Mess and taken away by Haywood. Cross-court pass now stolen. Quentin Cooley's got it. One-on-one, dribbling in, bumped. Shots off the mark, but a foul's going to be called. They'll say it's on the floor. It's against Bridgeport. So that time Cooley, with a nice job anticipating the pass, gets out and gets that steal and draws the foul on Bridgeport. Looks like that's going to be the foul on Jordan Haywood. That's going to be his second foul, team number 1 of the second half.
RCB, it's not just that play there, but whenever they commit a turnover, do something, they always hustle back. You know, you see Thomason doing it and Cooley doing it.
Cooley couldn't get the shot to fall. Bridgeport in transition. And the shot's up for Tishner. No, but a foul's going to be called on Quentin Cooley. That's 2 free throws for Bridgeport. They'll shoot number 7 and 8 in this affair.
RCB from shot one yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not one yet. That's the second foul on Cooley. So Robert C. Byrd with a couple players with 2 fouls apiece. Quentin Cooley and Maurice Garrison. Tishner's offering off of the mark. He's got 1 remaining. Tishner, 2 points in that opening half of play. Second free throw, in and out. Junkins battles for and claims the carry. Once again, we set high above courtside here at the Eagles Nest. To our right, the Byrd bench. To our left, Bridgeport. A steal on the play out front, Duez. And the foul's going to be called on the King, a reach-in. That'll be Jeremiah's second foul. Well, that prevented the breakaway layup for Bridgeport.
Yeah, the referee just got hit in the butt with a basketball.
Hopefully he's okay.
A lot of padding there, but he'll be all right.
21-15, the RCB lead. 1 minute into this third quarter of play. Not much going on. Neither team scoring in this second half yet. On the far side, Spatafor picks up his dribble, works back out front to Mess. He's going to bring it near side. Tishner with it. Skips it far side. Rifle pass in the paint to Duez with a pump fake and a shot. It's up and in. Duez second for Bridgeport in scoring.
Got 5 points so far in the game.
4-point Byrd bulge on the near side crease. Cooley. High post goes to Junkins. Junkins back to Cooley on the baseline. Picks up his dribble, works out to Thomason. Thomason jabs, gets into the paint, works to Junkins. Now out front, top of the arc to Hawkins. Now it's Thomason to the rack. Right-hand layup is up and in.
Hey, made it.
Thomason gets his first deuce of the game. Bird's lead back out to 6. Mess on the far side works to Duez in the corner. He brings it back out front. Spatafor near side now to Haywood. It'll be Mess right in front of the Bridgeport bench, holding it high overhead and works back out front. Catch release 3 is up and in. Nothing but net for Spatafor, who's leading Bridgeport in scoring.
9 points, inside, outside.
Good rotation on that 3 ball. RCB goes inside. Junkins with a Euro step move and goes right to the rim, getting the field goal. Mess, corner 3, near side, no dice. Rebound of the King. 5-point RCB advantage. 5:20 left in this third quarter. They lob it inside to Junkins. He works back out to Thomason. Thomason wheels, gets into the paint, works back to Junkins. Mess guarding Junkins, but from a distance. He'll rifle it in on the baseline. The King tries the left-hand hook. It's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of the Flying Eagles.
King following up his shot. Just tapped it out of bounds, so Bridgeport takes over.
It'll be Hawkins offering resistance in the backcourt. Spatafor across midcourt, top of the key. Feeds it inside to Mess. That one off his fingertips. And it goes back to the Flying Eagles. Good half-court defense on the play. Robert C. Byrd with a 25-20 lead and control the basketball. 4:49 left, third period.
Yeah, you really can't complain about the defense. I mean, you're holding Bridgeport to 20 points through 2.5 periods of play. So.
Well, they held them to single digits in both first and second quarters, respectively. Step back jumper for Thomason. He's got a couple field goals in this quarter. He's starting to heat up a little bit.
He is. He had a big, tremendous game last Wednesday night, 27 against Preston County.
Here he gets the steal across midcourt. He'll slow it up and set up the offense. Dribbles baseline on the near side. Reverses, loses his footing. His shot partially blocked, picked up by Spatafor. Spatafor's got it down the floor. Duez, beautiful play. Duez converts. The right-hand layup on the left side for the two. RCB on top by 4. As they have the ball on the far side crease, it's Cooley. Now the Kings got it. Penetration move to the rack. Goes up over Spatafor and gets the deuce. Jeremiah, the first RCB player to find double figures. Backdoor cut. Tishner's got it. Offering off the mark, but the offensive rebound and put back for Spatafor.
Well, both RCB players went after the first shot, and nobody stayed back to block out the rebound.
Bridgeport got the deuce on the play. Robert C. Byrd now on the attack. The King with a shovel inside. Junkins could not hold it. It's stolen away now. Tishner had it. Works it ahead. It'll be Spatafor.
Yeah, I think that's a few plays.
Near side Mess, who takes the three ball. It's off the mark. Spatafor tries to save it. The ball free. Junkins corrals it. Across midcourt, Junkins, the ball poked from behind into the hands of King.
How can you put your hand on his back and swipe the ball away and not get called for a foul?
Action picking up here in the last few minutes of play. As RCB looking to slow it down here, I think this is a wise move as they feed it into Junkins. He draws a double. Now to Cooley in front of the Byrd bench for three. It's Snow and Mess with a rebound. Now it's Haywood. Hesitation move. He throws it out of bounds as Haywood hits the deck. Good show of sportsmanship as we see Hawkins helping Haywood up. Timeout on the floor. Timeout for us. RCB basketball on 101.3.
The Bear. Yeah, I think a lot of it, they're overpassing. They're so self-conscious about trying to share the ball that they're making passes that Oscar Robinson wasn't going to be able to make. And it's just, you just don't do it. I mean, you if you don't have the shot, pull it back out, reset, let's do it. But instead of trying to force feed the ball to, a guy standing behind two Bridgeport defenders, it's just not going to work. And it's just frustrating to watch him try to do that, trying to force the ball.
Out of the timeout, Bryce Byrd checking back in for the Flying Eagles as Cooley takes the J on the baseline near side from 12. It doesn't go, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot the first Robert C. Byrd free throws of the evening. Foul's going to be called on Ashton Curry. It's going to be his first foul, team number 2 of this second half. Cooley's free throw is up and good. On the season, Quinton is 64% free throw shooter. Quentin's got 8 points. Second free throw is up and good, so give him 9 in the game. He's threatening to become part of the double-digit party.
He has. He had a good game again Wednesday night, too. Everybody just needs to gain a little confidence.
RCB equaling their largest lead of the game at 7. They had it just a moment ago. 31-24 the score. Deep three on the far side crease. Tishner, no. It sails out of bounds to the Flying Eagles.
That was Steph Curry range there.
Quentin Cooley with a nice closeout and contest defensively. And Quentin knows he's got to be careful. He's playing with 2 fouls. He gets out there and doesn't allow the open look, though. Smart basketball play by Cooley. Thomason works to Cooley on the near side wing. Back out front to King. Far side Thomason. Pumps, puts it on the floor. Step back 3, no. Cooley gets the rebound, rifles it back out. Stolen by Spatafor. Spatafor works to Haywood. 1 touch back to Curry on the crease, near side. Back out front, Spatafor loading up a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound to Randolph. His offering, no, but a foul's called on Bryce Byrd. So that means 2 free throws for Tyler Randolph.
Got to block out, boys.
1:27 left in this third quarter of play. 2 free throws away from Randolph, his first offerings of the evening from the charity stripe. His first around the rim and in.
If you were blocking him out, he wouldn't have got within 20 feet of that basketball.
So important to box out.
It is.
You know,
it's
it's
just
a lost
fundamental.
art.
Yeah.
It is. And a lot of times you don't see players do it. Leads to several offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities. Well, Coach Lucas says, all right, I'm making the move. I'm bringing in Big Mo. Maurice Garrison checking back in. He'll replace Cooley. Garrison on the campaign averaging 12.9 points per game. Second on the Flying Eagle squad in scoring. Also back in the game, Junkins. He'll replace King. Masterful job of substitutions for first-year head coach Basil Lucas.
Sure, keep everybody fresh. That's the main thing. Just give them a quick break and get them back in the game.
Really impressed with what Coach Lucas has done this year. He's always very good to give his time. I appreciate his interviews and the time we have to talk, and really impressed with what he's doing, how he's building the program in his first year at the helm. His team's looking to peak at tournament time, which is exactly what every team wants to do. 5-point Byrd bulge, control the round ball as Garrison's got it far side. In the corner to Hawkins. Charles brings it back to the near side to Garrison in the corner. Thomason on the baseline. Double team. A series of head fakes, works back out front. Big Mo for 3, no. But Junkins comes up with the offensive rebound. A second chance opportunity for the Flying Eagles here.
Yeah, R.C. Junkins very good at anticipating where the ball's going.
Nice feed inside from Byrd and get the deuce to Junkins. The assist to Bryce. Nice give and go inside for the Flying Eagles. 8 points in the game, 6 in this quarter for Junkins, establishing a low post presence.
He is very dominant. You could just tell by watching it that he's just very fundamentally sound, able to find the ball and get the rebounds, do the yeoman's work, the dirty work.
17 seconds on the clock. Tishner taking a 3, no. Garrison with the rebound, and he's going to be called, or there's going to be a foul on the play. It looks like it'll be against Bridgeport. It will be. It's going to be Spatafor picking up his first. And with 11 seconds left in this third quarter, RCB can hold for 1 shot here.
Yeah, that was about a mugging there. Surprised none of the other officials blew their whistles.
RCB doing the job. They bring their lunch pails and hard hats. They go to work on the glass. And they're doing the BTO. They're taking care of business this evening. Lead at 7, largest of the game. A chance now to increase it. 11 seconds on the clock. The inbounds pass comes to Thomason. He's going to walk it across midcourt between the circles. He directs traffic. Clock at 2. RCB's got to hurry. Goes high post. Junkins turns and shoots the jumper. It's off the mark. That does it for the third period of play. RCB owns a 33-26 lead. Flying Eagle Hoops on 101.3.
The Bear.
The 7-point lead into this final frame.
Yeah, very tight quarter. RCB had a 1-point advantage, outscored Bridgeport 12 to 11 in that third period. Let's see how things shake out. Heading for the stretch run, Bill.
Here we go. Byrd on the attack with a round ball. Baseline, Thomason feeds to Maurice Garrison. His shot is strong. To the backside, rebound pulled away by Haywood. Here comes Bridgeport with control of the basketball. Near side crease with it, Tishner. He takes multiple looks in the paint area. Could not find anybody open, so they move the ball back out front. Ayub, not a mess, near side. Tishner now guarded tightly by Cooler. He'll go to Ayub on the far side. Ayub to Haywood. He shoots the three. It's in and out. Thomason with a defensive rebound.
The RCB could just be methodical here. Be patient, work the ball around. The clock is your ally.
Inside to King. Power moving the paint. Gets the shooter's roll and gets the deuce.
Jeremiah, very good game. 13 points so far this evening.
The King, in his last game against the crosstown rival, putting on a show. 13 points, leading Robert C. Byrd in scoring. Miscommunication by the Tribe, a turnover, unforced turnover. The ball back to Byrd. They've got the 9-point lead and control of the ball here with 6:43 remaining. It'll be Thomason running the show. The offensive orchestrator. Now he gives it up to Cooley. Bridgeport more aggressive as they extend their defense out on the perimeter. The King in front of the Byrd bench. Pounds it on the hardwood. Kicks it back out front. Now it's back to the King. King at the top of the key. Resets as he retreats. Spins back into the paint. Gets free. Left-hand layup as good as gold.
Jeremiah taking over.
Double-digit lead for the Flying Eagles at 37-26. Bridgeport tries the counter with a three ball. It's off of the mark. And coming up with a loose ball on the baseline, Junkins. Feeds it ahead to Thomason. Thomason skips it far side of the King. Coops, as you always say, RCB doesn't have to score any more points from here on. They can be selective as long as they can control the basketball and run clock. It'll be Cooley.
Just work the ball around, be patient.
Cooley says, I'll take it to the rack. He gets the hoop and the harm. A chance for the old-fashioned three-point play for Quentin Cooley. Big-time play for Quentin. Use the glass with class. Gets that deuce and a chance for that three-pointer. He's already got one long-range three. He's looking for the old-fashioned three-point play here. His offering is up, around the rim and out. Tough break for Quentin on the baseline. A duel ensues for the rebound, and Spatafor wins it. He comes up with it. He'll bring it across midcourt in a trot. Penetration move, works Tishner. Tishner on the far side, jumper off the mark. The ball comes free. Garrison hustles after it. And now a foul's going to be called on the floor. That'll be Ayub picking up the foul for Bridgeport, who takes the timeout. Flying Eagle round ball on 101.3.
The Bear.
A 13-point cushion with 5:14 left in regulation. As we'll see Bridgeport back to their bench. Nayland Chandra checking in for the first time tonight.
Yeah, RCB student section getting a little lively, Bill.
Both cheering sections really putting on a show here this evening. And of course, Robert C. Byrd's faithful, a lot to cheer about as they have this double-figure lead.
Yes, they did.
The rock belongs to the home team as the King triggers it in, tosses in the backcourt to Thomason. He stares down the Bridgeport defense as he walks across midcourt. Backdoor cut. Cooley with it. Reverse layup, and a foul is going to be called as he took the bump on the noggin. 2 free throws away, Quentin Cooley. Mitch Duez picks up his first foul. That's team number 6. That means bonus time for Byrd for the remainder of this contest. Free throw up and good. It's Quentin Cooley. 12 points. You look back to that first game with Robert C. Byrd and Bridgeport, Cooley and Thomason, both with foul issues. Cooley's played under control and gotten the job done, coming up aces for the Flying Eagles tonight.
Yes, they've matured a lot since that December game and playing with a lot more confidence and have a better understanding of the offense.
Haywood dribbles in, left-hand layup, partially blocked. It comes free, and Thomason's got it. He's double-teamed on the baseline. They'll throw it off of Chandra, and the ball stays with the Flying Eagles. No, the official on the near side comes in and says that's off of Robert C. Byrd. So the ball with Bridgeport. Well, that's what Coach Lucas said. Coach Lucas says, I call timeout, but they're not going to award it to him. Approaching the midway point of this 4th stanza of play, and the trigger man's going to be Duez. He'll fire it deep in the backcourt, picked up there by Spatafor. Both teams playing straight man-to-man all game long. Duez to the rack, layup no. Authoritative rebound to Junkins. Outlet pass to the King. He races across midcourt, picks up his dribble, works back out to Thomason. Thomason, far side Cooley. He jabs, dribbles, and brings it back out front. He attacks the paint, the ball poked free. Picking up Thomason, no look pass, shovels it off to Cooley. Uncontested 2. RCB pouring it on here in this 4th quarter of play. Tister on the crease, far side, 3, no, and the rebound to the King. Jeremiah starts a fast break, 3-on-2. He'll pick it up at the foul line, shovels it back to Thomason. Thomason, Euro step move in the paint. It'll be a blocking call on Bridgeport. And now at the line for the Flying Eagles, it'll be Thomason.
Yeah, Bridgeport, they kind of live and die by the 3, and they've not hit too many this evening at all.
Coach Lucas talked about that in the pregame show. He said, look, they've got great shooters. We've got to be able to contest them. And Robert C. Byrd all game long, closing out quickly, disallowing those open looks. As we'll see Thomason knocking down the first one. Mess checking back in the game for Bridgeport. We'll see Leighton Wolf coming back in for the Flying Eagles. 44-26, the Byrd Bulge, 3:49 remaining in regulation. Second one for Thomason, off the mark, and the carom claimed by Spatafor. Well, the time on the clock becoming a big detriment for Bridgeport as they have this double-digit deficit and the clock closing in on them. Spatafor in the near side wing. Will penetrate in, spin, left-hand layup around the rim and in. Spatafor with 13, pacing the Bridgeport offensive attack. The King to Garrison. Near side, it's going to be Byrd. He'll bring it back out front now to Thomason. Thomason with a penetration move. Shovels it back out to Wolf. Wolf is going to be body bumped near midcourt. That foul is going to go on Duez, and that means free throws for Leighton Wolf. On the campaign, Leighton 6 of 12 from the charity stripe. And we'll see Anthony Cavett checking in for the first time for the Flying Eagles.
Jeremiah going out. Jeremiah had a great game. Carried RCB in that first half.
That's an excellent point, Coop. Robert C. Byrd needed the offensive production. The King delivered. 1-on-1 time for Leighton Wolf. Ice in the veins as a senior drains the first one. 4 points off the bench for Leighton, the 6'1", 160-pound senior. His second offering, in and out. Tough break with the rebound down to the Tribe. That'll be Haywood, who's got a bushel of carrots. He works down the floor at Spatafor on the baseline, loses it. The ball is picked up. 3 balls off the mark for Mess. Garrison skies high to get the glass work done. He cleans the glass and works down the floor. Cavill rifle pass to Byrd. Now at the foul line, Wolf. Wolf, no-look feed inside, and Garrison can't convert the layup. Haywood with a rebound.
Good pass.
Beautiful pass. 17-point lead, 3-ball from the lefty, Duez. It sails out of bounds. Giving effort and pursuit was missed, but he could not catch up with it. It's Byrd ball. We'll see Chandra checking back in for the Tribe. He'll replace Curry. 2:31 left in this fourth quarter of play. Both teams putting out maximum effort in this fourth quarter. For Bridgeport, the shots just not falling, and Robert C. Byrd executing offensively. Bridgeport with just 2 points in this quarter.
I just noticed that.
Backdoor, nice feed. Thomason goes in to Garrison. His shot off the mark. Chandra with it. Near side, he'll bring to Duez. Duez to the hoop. The lefty gets it to go. Now we'll see full court heat provided by Bridgeport. That pass is going to be deflected out of bounds off of the Tribe. So Bryce Byrd will trigger it in as we see some full court pressure. They won't guard the inbounder. They're going to face guard on the entry pass. It comes to Thomason. Thomason brings it near side. Spins away from trouble. Lucas is going to call a timeout. Is it Robert C. Byrd very close to the 10-second call there?
Well, you never want to dribble to the sideline, especially when they're double teaming you. Braden needs to take the ball. Well, better pass the ball up the court instead of trying to take it up yourself.
RCB takes the timeout. Let's take one as well. Byrd Hoops on 101.3.
The Bear.
Right now they've got the 15-point cushion, and Coops, everything going their way. Close to the 10-second call in the backcourt. Wise move by Coach Lucas, calling a timeout to preserve possession.
Yeah, that was a good call. RCB needs to concentrate a little bit on how to break that press. Shouldn't have too many issues with it.
In this fourth quarter, Robert C. Byrd with a sizable scoring advantage.
12-4.
The trigger, the king. He'll slap it and bring it into Garrison. He goes right back to Jeremiah. They'll swing it far side. Thomason. And RCB that time breaks that pressure. Textbook style press break for the Flying Eagles. Thomason has it out front, dribbles away from the potential double team. Now he works back to the King. King fouled to reach in. Tishner getting called for it. So one-on-one opportunity here for Jeremiah King. King, Robert C. Byrd's leading scorer tonight.
15 points. Well, that maybe add to that total.
Ness and Curry checking back in for the Tribe. RCB back in action on Mondays. They'll travel to do battle with East Fairmont. That'll be another revenge game for Robert C. Byrd. They lost the first lockup here to the Bees. A free throw is up and in for the King. He's got 5 points in this quarter.
So our Grafton beat West Fairmont? Fairmont West?
Did they?
I believe they did.
Didn't see that. As the King makes the second one as well. I'm focused on Flying Eagle basketball, Coop. Not worried about anybody else.
Come on, you got to broaden your horizons a little bit there, Bill.
Quick three on the near side for Duez. No dice. Byrd with a defensive rebound. Found backcourt. It's going to be Duez with a body bump. That sends Thomason right back to the stripe. That'll be team foul number 10 on Bridgeport. That means two-shot time for the Flying Eagles. After going free throwless in the first half, Robert C. Byrd now racking up 11 free throws. Now we'll see 12 and 13 as Thomason converts the first.
Yeah.
For Robert C. Byrd, they've become a much better free throw shooting team. As Coach Lucas said, they've really focused on that. They've worked on it. It's paid off. Second one off the mark. Rebounds would have come down to Spatafor. Cross midcourt to Duez. In the corner for three, near side, off the mark, and Garrison cleans the glass. He's double-teamed, then fouled. It's two-shot time for Reese Garrison. RCB's lead 18
question
points.
Bridgeport's method of wanting to foul with, well, you got a minute and something to go in the game. You're down 18 points.
I don't know if that's coach's decision. I think the players had the double team on there trying to get the steal, and they're called with it. Now, the good news here is maybe Garrison can get something going offensively. He's had a lot of good looks, Coop, but the ball's just not falling.
Yeah, he was going through Thomas-itis. He had the first half.
That's a good point.
Layup-itis, I guess you'd call it.
At the line, Maurice says, take that, Coops, as he knocks down the first.
Right. I'll take it.
Big Mo in the scorebook. He's got one free throw remaining. It's up and good. RCB on top, 50 to 30. Logan Frum checking in for Robert C. Byrd. And Leighton Wolf will check back in for the Flying Eagles as well. Chandra checking back in, replacing Duez for Bridgeport. 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining. And Robert C. Byrd's going to get the win. They're going to get their fourth consecutive win as they are rolling as we approach tournament time. 1 week of the regular season remaining. To the rack, Spatafor fouled. He'll shoot a pair of free throws. It'll be the King called for the foul. That'll be his third foul. So in the sectional, you've got Elkins, Robert C. Byrd, Lincoln, Liberty, Lewis County. Prognosticators are saying that it looks like Elkins will get the 1 seed. It looks like Robert C. Byrd should have that 2 seed, which means they would play host in the first round of the playoffs.
It's a big advantage.
Looks
no
like.
place like home.
No, definitely not. We want to thank the administration here at Robert C. Byrd for all their hospitality. It's no place I'd rather be. Over a quarter of a century here at One Eagle Way. As the timeout's taken, as they can get a sub in, we'll see Anthony Corsini coming in. It's a rolling clock here, so the teams won't huddle up. Corsini checking in. Got his first varsity points here a couple weeks ago.
Down in
Charleston against Hurricane. Corsini's got it between the circles. He'll work it far side to Byrd. 44 ticks on the fourth quarter clock remaining. RCB on top, 50-32. RCB looking to run the clock here. Bridgeport offering little resistance defensively.
No, I think this one's not in the books.
Bird's got it. It'll be Wolf. Penetration move on the near side. Steps through, the shot's up, and they're going to call a travel on Leighton Wolf. Well, Robert C. Byrd, Coop, taking care of business here this evening. Impressive play on both sides of the floor for Coach Lucas' squad. As Wolf out front steals it, dribbles down the floor.
Oh.
The layup would have been good. Bryce Byrd goes over the cylinder and tries to cram it home. That's basket interference. Leighton Wolf saying thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
That's 2 points I can't get back.
That's right. There goes my record. Oh, my. Yeah, he won't be getting any presents, I'll tell you that after the game.
Ayub has it, loses it out of bounds, 1.9 seconds remaining. Coach Marshall tells his troops to back off. Robert C. Byrd brings it in, and they win it. Final score, 50-32. Get set. The People's Bank postgame show is now. Flying Eagle basketball on 101.3.
The Bear.